Hello, everyone. Welcome back to How to Survive a MenTP with Dr. Chrissy Elrod, where I take big concepts like medical trauma and medical PTSD and break them down for healthcare providers and people who've experienced it. Today's topic is survivor's guilt. Survivor's guilt is a complex and complicated emotion that people can experience after medical trauma or medical PTSD. If you're grappling with these feelings, just know that you're not alone. This is a common consequence of experiencing medical trauma and from living with complicated healthcare issues. So here are some insights and strategies to help you cope and foster some self-compassion. First, acknowledge and validate your feelings. Recognize that survivor's guilt is a natural response to the circumstances that you're in, and it's okay to feel gratitude, relief, responsibility, all of these responses to your medical trauma. Give yourself permission to experience and process these emotions without any judgment. It's normal to ask yourself, why me? Why am I still here when other people who've experienced what I've experienced aren't? What am I supposed to do after this? All of these are questions that lead us back to survivor's guilt. And this phenomenon is similar for people like me who've experienced breast cancer, where I see lots of women get diagnosed and not everyone make it through treatment and not everyone make it to recovery. And I ask myself, why did this happen to me? Why did I get to survive while other people didn't? What's different about me that makes me special enough to survive? These are all questions that come up when we're experiencing survivor's guilt. And all of these are normal questions to ask, and it's important to acknowledge and validate your feelings about it because this is something that we don't often talk about in our culture. We also might hear it called something else, just sadness, guilt, anxiety, shame, all of those things. Or maybe we can't even say it out loud because we feel like nobody would understand us. Going through a medical trauma gives us some insight into the more darker parts of life, and so not everyone is able to hold all of our feelings. And that's why it's important that you talk to a trusted person or a trusted professional if you want to explore and process these emotions. I suggest that you do. Next, I encourage you to practice self-regulation. So engage in coping skills, emotions management to gain deeper understanding of your feelings. Journaling, talking to a trusted friend, talking to a therapist can help you explore these thoughts even further. I obviously love journaling. I love talking about medical trauma, and this has really helped me as one of my skills to practice my emotion regulation around my survivor's guilt. Next, it's important to shift your perspective by challenging negative self-talk that you might have and reframing your perspective to remember that your survival doesn't diminish the experiences or values of other people. Each person's journey is absolutely unique, and your resilience can inspire and offer hope to others. Embrace your story and the strength that you've gained from it. Next, I want you to try and cultivate some self-compassion. Practice self-compassion by treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and patience. Remind yourself that it's okay to prioritize your healing and well-being during this time, and offer yourself the same empathy and support that you would extend to a loved one in a similar situation. The next thing I encourage you to do is seek support. So reach out to your support networks, connect with individuals who've shared experiences that you have, go to support groups or counseling because that can provide a safe space for you to discuss your feelings openly. You can also gain insights from other people, and it can really change your perspective on things. The other positive from that is that you can receive guidance on navigating survivor's guilt and how to go forward in your life after experiencing a medical trauma. Remember that healing takes time and that you have to be gentle with yourself throughout the process. Just know that you're on the journey towards healing and that on that you deserve compassion and understanding as you navigate the complexities of survivor's guilt. So share this with someone else if you know someone who's experienced medical trauma and might be struggling with survivor's guilt, because it might provide valuable insights and strategies to support their healing journey. So let's spread understanding and support together. If you have any questions, drop them below so that I can talk more about medical trauma because I love talking about it and sharing it with other people. Have a great day.